So more on the TT scoreboard with Matthew Richardson, of course. You've been doing TT stuff up at the museum for a long time, haven't you?
Right, yeah.
So I hear you're going to take it, but not all of it?
Not all of it, no. What we intend to do is preserve a section. Obviously, with a structure this size, it would be practically impossible to preserve the whole thing, even if that was desirable. But now the time has come for this structure. It's reached the end of its working life. That coincides with the new redevelopment of the TT and Motorsport Gallery at the Manx Museum, scheduled to open in 2022. And it's our intention, subject to how the sections come apart, that we're going to preserve and present a section of the scoreboard within that gallery.
Well, you've also had a look around it, have you? I mean, it may be in terrible condition, I hear.
It's been made and remade many times over its life. You know, there's been a scoreboard on this site since about 1920, but this isn't that scoreboard. It may incorporate parts of it, but it's been remodelled and rebuilt and refurbished so many times. It's a bit of a trigger's broom.
And didn't they used to take it away in the winter anyway?
They did. We think up to about the 1980s, the whole structure was removed every winter anyway.
Yeah. Obviously, people are going to be very sad to see it go. Others probably not so much. But what do you think?
I think the TT has to move with the times. There's no getting away from the fact that it's a structure that's outlived its useful life. And part of the remit of Manx National Heritage is to try and step in where we can to preserve the elements of Manx culture and history that we can practically do within the limitation and the resources that we've got. And that's what we're hoping to do with this.
And how much are you going to have?
Our intention at the moment, we're going to try and replicate 2 sections of leaderboard and numbers up to about 1 to 12, plus the course map. So it'll be a representative section, enough to give you a feel of what the scoreboard looks like, because of course our gallery isn't just about the riders and the machines. It's trying to give you the whole experience of the TT, the buildings, the structure, the infrastructure that goes with it. So it feeds in very nicely to that aspiration.
And I take it the rest won't just be put in the bin, so will you be selling it off, giving it away?
The rest of it is entirely up to the department. Right. What happens to all Manx National Heritage is concerned with is preserving a significant section that we can reproduce in a meaningful way.
And when do you get it?
Depending on when the surveys are complete and the health and safety and all that is in place, we're hoping within the next few months.
And will you be tarting it up and putting it back to original, or as it is?
Our intention is never to restore things. Our intention is to preserve things in the condition that we find them and to prevent them from deteriorating any further, and that's the approach that we'll probably take with this.
And what year would they like to see it in your place?
The schedule, subject to any further corona disruption or anything else, provided things run according to plan, we're still on schedule for 2022.